Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you don't know me, my name is Genesis and I make content vlogs. I still have bed hair and I still look crusty because I had to force myself out of bed to witness this fucking wonderness. Look at this. I look crazy. Sun is beaming in my face, but stick with me. So one of the things that us humans actually structure our lives around it is time. Time is a very interesting thing because we planned our lives around it. It's like where we think we're in the middle of the timeline and we're always looking forward to something, waiting for something to happen, something to come in our lives. You can actually kill your own happiness because then you start to think, I don't have enough time, or a certain thing is taking too much time. And the reason being is because you're either always stuck in the past or you're always stuck in the future. We have now entered a false reality that is in our brain instead of the reality that is here in the present moment. We think that we're here somewhere in the middle. We're hoping to reach this end goal right here. There is no end goal. We don't go to the future. If anything, the future comes to us. We are always in the present moment, and that is the only thing that is actually real. Because, you know, the future comes to us, we attract anything based on the level of frequency and energy that you are at today. So if you're at a lower frequency, you will attract people, places, things that vibrate from that same lower frequency. If you vibrate from a higher frequency today, in this present moment, you will later, tomorrow, in the future, attract people, places, things, situations that vibrate from that same exact higher frequency. Our human perception of time can sometimes ruin our happiness because we're like, well, until this thing happens, then I'll be at peace. Until this thing happens, then I'll be happy. Until I get the motivation to do this certain thing, then, you know, I'll get my ish together. We're always waiting for that moment rather than making that moment now. Motivation doesn't come out of the blue. You have to somewhat vibrate at a certain frequency for that data, for that thing to attract to you. So we wait for the motivation to start the gym. We wait for the motivation to start our business when we already clearly know that tomorrow is not promised. The only thing that is real is now. There's this thing called energy in motion. When you move and you carry yourself a certain frequency mindset, anything opposite of sadness, depression, guilt, shame, jealousy, envy, like all of those are lower frequency vibrations. So when you vibrate at the opposite end of that, you then can go ahead and attract your desires. Those things want to be with you. Those things want to be attracted to you just like a magnet. See this? Yes, focus. You are one little strand, one little piece of thing in this whole universe, but you are a part of it. You are what makes it. You are a light being. How do you think the sun beams the way it does? How do you think the earth rotates the way it does? And everything in the solar system effortlessly does what it does. However, they don't have the human conscious of guilt, envy, shame, you know, all those negative emotions. If not, probably would have not been here. You know, it throws everything off balance. So the solar system will probably not be the solar system. You know what I'm saying? We low-key screw ourselves over because something horrible happens to us and we continue to repeat it and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it in our mind. And I'm not saying that it's not good to, I guess, reflect. Reflection is what makes us learn. Reflection also comes with accountability. What part did you take in for that situation to happen, or what part did you take a certain cycle to keep repeating yourself? And then until you learn your lesson. If you don't learn, you will continue to repeat the same cycle. You will continue to attract situations that bring you that exact same feeling, because that is that level of frequency that you are vibrating at. What matters is the present moment, and the future comes to us. Right now is the true essence of time. And sometimes when you actually step out of your delusion in your mind and pay attention to the reality of things, sometimes it may hurt. It may hurt because you probably think like, dang, how much time had I wasted? How much energy had I wasted just thinking about this situation? Keeps me sad and keeps me heartbroken, keeps me depressed. And sometimes it may hurt because you realize that the only person that really was holding you back was you, and not everybody and their mama that you was blaming. It hurts to come to that realization, because sometimes it's easier for us to point the finger rather than to look ourselves in the mirror, what part we took into our own suffering. And then it also may hurt of how much time it has probably passed by of your unconscious mind just repeating these negative emotions and thoughts. It was just your own perception based upon the story you keep telling to yourself of the past. And like I said, it may hurt, but it does not stop there. The moment you become aware of your reality right now and what it is that you need to do to make a change, that is a golden moment. Yes, we've wasted this much time on this certain thing, situation, person, or whatever, but now we're here, and now we're aware, and now we have our eyes open, and now we can continue being more aware and understanding that negative thoughts and negative emotions will only attract more negative thoughts and more emotion. You ever think like on a bad morning, you know, you probably fell off your bed, or like you're running late for work. You put so much emotion and energy into that, everything else throughout the day just seems to go wrong. It's because that is the law of vibration, that is the law of attraction. Once you become aware that the only thing that actually truly exists is now, you can make a change. Don't give too much energy in the past, because the past is gone. The past was yesterday. What happened happened. At some point you have to come to acceptance and let it go, because bringing that to where you're going, you're not going to attract much. You don't have space. You don't have enough space for anything new, any new opportunities, any new people, any new situations to come into your life, because you're still carrying all that baggage. Don't put too much energy on the future. The future is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. That will only give you more anxiety, and I have to practice that. Everything that I'm saying, I have to practice it, because I fail in it. I mean, past couple of days, I failed in it. Even though a bad situation happened in the present moment to you or to somebody you love, don't put too much energy on like your reaction to it or like your perception of it. Put more energy in the present moment on like how you feel. How does your body feel in your energy center? And I know it's easier said than done, because I've been one of those people who have struggled with depression. At some point you have to come to acceptance of the things that occurred in your life and give yourself grace. Give yourself grace and be like, okay, right now I do feel sad. Right now I feel ashamed, and there is absolutely nothing you can do about it right now. That's just how our body is reacting. And if you need to cry, cry. Go for a run. That energy that you have within you, move your body, cry it out, do something creative, move something so that you can excrete that energy out of you. The more that you move, the more you will excrete, and then continue living in the present moment and focusing on what truly matters to you. Don't give too much energy on the past. Don't give too much energy in the future. Those realities only live up here, and the only thing that actually exists is right here, right now. And don't rush life. Don't rush, because first of all, you haven't met all the amazing people that you will meet in the future. Second of all, you have yet to experience the happiest lives that you will experience. Be patient with yourself, give yourself grace, but in order to really make a change, you have to put in the work in yourself in order to fulfill what life means to you and what purpose in life means to you. So be patient with yourself, and always remember your point of awareness is the point where you can go ahead and make change. Your point of awareness of what is now is the moment of where true transformation and meaning in life can actually happen. I hope this helped you guys with, maybe anything that it is that you're going in your life. Practice conscious awareness and practice mindfulness so that you can live a happier life. I love you guys. Please like the video, subscribe, share it to your friends. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.